Between the Old Testament and the New Testament, there were 400 years, and those are called the silent years. Dun dun dun! This isn't the time period that nothing happened. It was just a period not written in the Bible. During this time, the Persian Empire fell to the Greek Empire, which flourished. This empire later fell to the Roman Empire. But during the Greek Empire, they pushed their culture onto the city-states that they conquered, and this is called Hellenism. Hellenism is a reason that missionaries had safe roads to travel on so they could spread the word. After the silent years, Jews began to divide. They separated into many groups: the Pharisees, the Sadducees, and the Zealots. And they were the three main groups. Pharisees were legalistic, which means that they followed the rules to the T. Since they didn't want to break the Lord's laws, they made a fence around God's laws. For example, the Bible says not to say the Lord's name in vain, so they didn't say God's name at all, to avoid sinning. Although the Bible says you can drink alcohol, some people know that they don't have the willpower to live themselves, so they don't drink alcohol at all. These are some examples of the ways this can be good or bad, drawing you away from God. The second group was the Sadducees. They were wealthy, secular, and mostly political Jews. They did not believe in life after death, therefore there is no heaven for them. Together, the Sadducees and the Pharisees made up the Sanhedrin, which was Israel's supreme court, which consists of one high priest and 70 other members below him. The last group was the Zealots. They were a group of religious Jews who wanted to overthrow the Romans. They were confident to win this, even though they had conquered the Greeks. They were later squashed by the Romans. After the messy situation with the Jews and Rome finally had power, they started to prepare for the Messiah. Rome wanted to have complete control over all the provinces they had conquered, but couldn't do so because of religion, language, and bad transportation routes. Therefore, they made Greek the official language through the whole empire. After this was established, everyone was able to read the Old Testament since it was translated from Hebrew into Greek. Through this one step, they conquered two of their obstacles, religion and language. More uprisings later came with the Jewish place of worship and teaching, the synagogues. These started popping up everywhere and started during the Jews being exiled. As they built these synagogues, more and more people learned about Jesus. Lastly, the Roman roads were built. The Romans developed an excellent system of roads, making travel easier. Many were afraid to travel due to the expenses that came with it, such as the coast, the chance of being mugged, and the rugged routes. Many saw traveling as risking their life.